Period 6. We're going to get started here in just a second. We're just waiting for everyone to be admitted in. And then we're going to get started. Woo woo, because it's Friday. Who's excited that it's Friday? All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, it did not admit a bunch of people, so we're going to keep trying. All right, there we go. It's Friday. Whoop, whoop. Can you guys all hear me now?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Haug, you can hear me? Got it. Okay. All right. And here we go. We're going to get started for today. What I want in either a direct chat to me, Mr. Haug, or in the chat to our class, I would like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your progress on the final response? With a 1, wait, what? We're doing a final response? I haven't even started. To a 10, I'm good, and I just need time to complete it. All right. You can put it in our class chat if you want, or send a direct chat to either me or Mr. Haug. All right. Fantastic. I'm seeing our feedback in the there. All right. So here's what's going to happen for today. Afternoon expectations. And so this afternoon, I'm going to talk about what our expectations are. And then I want to spend some time talking about our schedule for next week, because some of your other teachers in other classes may have said this, but we have a different schedule for next week. Talk about that and kind of remind you of that. And then final response work time. And we'll get into our work time for today and our final response. All right. Afternoon expectations. Today's a B day. So B people, you're going to be in person here. A and C, you're going to be online. And I want to let you know that if you have any questions or you're stuck or anything, sign on to the meeting this afternoon, and either Mr. Haug and I can help you with your final response, okay, for whatever reason. And so all students are going to be working on their final response today, which is due today by the end of the day. Okay. Are there any questions? Yes, Lucas, I think that's your hand.
Is it due at the end of class, or like at the end of Friday?
The end of Friday.
Okay, thanks.
For you procrastinators out there.
And Mr. Wires?
Yes, Graham.
Are you gonna require us to come to online meetings next week?
Let's talk about that when we get to our schedule for next week.
Okay.
All right. And Graham, thanks for the transition. All right. Schedule for next week. We're going to take a timeout from our final response here. And for our schedule for next week, here's the rule of thumb. If you are B cohort, you're always coming in the morning, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next week, you're coming in the morning. If you're cohort A, you're coming in the afternoon. On Monday, Thursday, and Tuesday, those times are going to be the same. On Wednesday and Friday, the times that you come in might be slightly different. Come in or leave might be slightly different. Okay? So on Monday and Thursday, for example, you're going to go to periods 1, 2, and 3. In the morning at 9 will be cohort B. And then at 12:40 will be cohort A. All right. Cohort C students, you will get instructions from me by the end of today. I'm going to send them out later this afternoon on what my expectations and your responsibilities are for next week, cohort C. All right. And so if you are in cohort A, for example, I will be seeing you in person in the afternoon. So I do not need to see you in the morning. Cohort B, if you are a cohort B student, I will be seeing you in person in the morning. So I do not need to see you in the afternoon. Graham, does that answer your question?
Yep.
All right. And I do not have Wednesday or Friday schedule up on this slide, and the reason why is it has different times. It follows like the same pattern with B in the morning, A in the afternoon. All right, that complete schedule is posted on the U.S. History Schoology page, and you can see that and have access to it. All right, any questions about next week and the schedule for next week? All right. Fantastic. Here we go. Final response. These are what you should include in it in no particular order in your final response. So when Mr. Haug and I are looking at your final responses, this is what we're looking at. 1, do you have a statement of your position on your chosen prompt? Is it clear how you're answering your prompt? Like what your opinion or what your stance is. Also, make sure you provide some historical background of what Reconstruction was and why it was happening. You know, that's the point of why we're doing this, answering these prompts. 3, I want you to provide compelling reasons and evidence which supports your response to the prompt chosen. And this is where you could work in the current events and different things like that. And throughout all of that, when you're doing 1, 2, and 3, you need to use at least 3 pieces of evidence or quotes, that's to meet standard, from sources to support your argument. Are there any questions on this? All right. So for today, this is what you need to do. Our final response is due today by the end of the day. All right, and that's the end of the day, at 11:59. All right, you're going to submit your final response to the assignment link on Schoology, and we're going to use this time right now in class, of the next half hour, to work on your final response. If you are stuck or need help, reach out by chat, either a direct chat or through our class to either Mr. Haug or I, and I can move us to a breakout room and we can help you. I want you to stay in the meeting until you confirm with me or Mr. Haug that we have received your response. Okay? So if you've already submitted your response, just send us a chat message and we can confirm that we've received it. If you see that if you can see that your response is already graded, then you know that we did receive it, and then you are free to log off. All right. Questions? Kaylin, do you have a question?
Yeah. So we don't have to get it done though by the end of class. We can just work on it until the end. Okay, yeah.
Yep, so we're going to use this time to work on it right now. And I want you working on it now because the reason why is if you have questions, Mr. Haug and I are available to you right now.
Right, okay. Thank you.
Okay. And then the same with this afternoon. If you're working on it during our period 6 time this afternoon, which is from 2:35 until 3:50. If you're working on it during that time, Mr. Haug and I are going to be available in our class meeting if you are not in person, and we can help you get unstuck or whatnot. Any other questions? All right, I'm going to turn off my camera and mute myself. If you submitted, you can send me a chat or just raise your hand. I might be in and out of breakout rooms, depending on when students have questions or if they have questions. But I can confirm if I see a hand up, I will just confirm, like, hey, yep, it came through, you're all set, and I most likely will just send you a chat with that. Okay. All right. Wiley, you just want me to confirm if I received yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take a look here in a second. I'm going to mute myself and be productive. Hey, Damien. I just wanted to check in with you.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Good. I know you've been working with Mr. Howe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you at right now on your project?
I'm making a picture.
You're making a picture? Are you doing it on the computer or hand drawing it? On the computer. Okay. And then are you going to have like a brief explanation with that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And where are you at on the picture right now?
Well, right now I'm working on the background.
On the background. Okay. And what are you planning on doing in the picture?
Well, what I was planning to do is I was gonna remember last week there was like you showed us that picture. Yeah, I was gonna do something like that.
Got it. Something like this.
Yeah.
All right. That's a pretty big. That's a big lift. Just so you know. Do you think you'd be able to get that down?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And I know Mr. Haug said he's going to work with you fourth period on it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I wanted to check in with you. And what prompt are you responding to?
Prompt 1.
Prompt 1. Are you supporting, refuting, or modifying the prompt?
Modify.
Okay, you're modifying it. What are you modifying it to?
Well, I'm saying because some things about the laws, they kinda didn't hold on, I have to relook at what I said. Hard to explain.
Yeah. Well, I want you to do that. Okay, I can wait. Because I want you to spend less time on the background. Don't spend a ton of time on the background because that's not going to be the really important part. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And are you a cohort B student?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be in person today.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to work on this in fourth period and in sixth period.
Yeah, that's
fantastic. All right. So look and see what you wrote, and then and then let me know. Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna stay right here in the meeting.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So
Okay.
I was gonna say that it the 13th Amendment for that part, the 13th Amendment ended slavery, but it didn't really stop discrimination. And it also allowed slavery, as a punishment for crime. That was my type.
Okay. So you're gonna say hey, it helped because it ended slavery, but it also didn't help because slavery still existed because it's punishment for a crime.
Yeah.
All right. Great. All right. Fantastic. So the 13th Amendment will be one of your sources.